nyonyo.
Hi friends, welcome to Shiko Hope TV. My name is Shiko Hope, and this is where we stay in Inawezekana. Nowadays, I have been bringing so many guests, special guests, sharing with us their journey abroad. And as I'm saying abroad, it is not necessarily USA. Today we have a guest. She's from Canada. She will share with us more about Canada. And without further ado, let me introduce our guest to say hi to us and to share her journey with us.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Joyce.
Hi.
Welcome back, and I thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you welcome back because this is where you belong. Yeah, can you say hi to our viewer and tell us who is Joyce?
Hi, everyone. I hope you're doing well. My name is Joyce K. Nas, and I live in Canada. I have come from Kenya. Of course, I was born in Kenya, raised in Kenya, and then I migrated to Canada some years ago, more than 8 years ago. And now we are here to help more people to know of the many pathways available to come to Canada. Thank you, Shiko Hope.
Thank you, Joyce. Thank you for that wonderful introduction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Before we continue, guys, if you are new here, subscribe to this channel because this is where you learn more, you get enlightened, and you get hope. If this is not your first time here, welcome back and let's do this. Now, Miss Joyce.
Yes.
Can you tell us how did you go to Canada? How did you find yourself there?
Oh, of course, that's an obvious question in such an interview.
Mm-hmm.
And I came to Canada with my family in like 8 years ago. And I came through that process used to be called general process, but nowadays it is. By the time we were finishing our process, it was already express entry, which is there right now. And it's the one that the government is using to invite immigrants to apply to come to Canada. And it's permanent residency in Canada is like a green card in the USA. But the only difference is that the green card in USA, they use the lottery method to bring more people to the US. But Canada, they use merit. It is a merit system that they do your points, like they count your points, and then once you meet the points, then you go ahead and you bring your family here, or you come alone in case you don't have a family. Yeah.
So is it the only way that you can go to Canada, or there are some other pathways that you can go to Canada?
It's the main one. It's the main one because it's the legit one. Of course, there are other ways, like you can come as a visitor. You can come and visit this country. Of course, you can come as an international student. Yeah, you can also come for exchange program, and those are there are so many ways for coming, but the main one is the express entry, and the one that people have had, and the one that most people don't understand how it works, because when they talk of merit, some people, they don't know whether they qualify. Others, they know that they qualify, but they don't know how to calculate. And there's a lot of people talking about express entry on internet. But today we are here to clear the airwave and tell people how the express entry works. And we're also going to mention the other pathways that are available. So Shiko, if you allow me to explain what is express entry. It is a program that is used by the Canadian government to invite immigrants to the pool. And what happens is that they look at your qualifications. It's mainly based on merit, it's qualifications. So they look at your qualifications based on your education background. They look at your age, they look at your marital status, and all these points that they're looking at, all these things they're looking at, they're giving you points. So you're earning points. If you're married, you earn more points. If you're coming as a single person, of course, the points drops a bit. If you're more educated, if you have more than a degree, then you earn more points. If you only have a certificate or a bachelor's degree, then you have less points. If you're between 21 and 45 years, you earn more points. If you're below 21 years, you don't earn any points. And if you are above 45 years, you can still apply, but you will not earn any points on the age. So they look at all those factors, and then they say that you need to attain at least 470 points. And this 470 points is not like what they always look at all the time. It also depends on the time, because like during COVID, when the COVID was so high last year, they had reduced the points. And even now, people are still coming. But currently, as we speak, it is 470. And because so many people cannot attain this 470, if you go ahead and check something called CRS score, when I'm talking about Canada immigration, always make sure that you are under IRCC website, which is the canada.ca. So the government realized that most people are not able to attain these 470 points. And now what they did is that they introduced other pathways, and most of them are pilots that are being tested to see whether they are going to work. And most of them are now to tell the provinces, because Canada, unlike the US, we have provinces. I know the US, it is states, but here it is the provinces, and we have 13 provinces. So they tell these provinces, come to the pool and pick people from the pool, depending on what you want in your province. And what the province needs, they're going to come and look at the skills that people have. The people who are in the pool, what are the skills that are needed in the provinces? So if a province needs people to go and work in the mining, then they're going to come to the pool and see, or rather they check the people that have qualifications in the mining. If they want HR people, if they want people in the healthcare, they'll come to this pool of the express entry and then pick the people that they need to go and work in their communities. Because we know that Canada, in most of the communities, other than the big provinces like Ontario and British Columbia and Alberta, the other provinces are very, very small, with small communities, with small population. So the government is also trying to see how those communities can have more people. And other than that, for that method of provincial nomination, they also introduced something else called community, a program for the community, which is called Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot. This one for the rural is now to also help the smaller communities within the province. Because now they realize even the province is not able to have enough people. Canada requires so many people. Like in 2021, they want more than 400,000 people. That is according to the announcement done by the Immigration Department. And it's going to increase in 2022 and 2023. It's going to be more than 400,000 people per year. And because the population of Canada, majority of the population is aging. Most of them are retiring. And these retiring people, the government needs to replace them. Actually, you'll go to most offices and find somebody who is like 70 years seated as a receptionist still working. The government does not want to send them home because there are no people to replace them. So they always say that even after retirement, if you want to come back and continue working, you can always reapply. You go to the hospital and find very old nurses still working. Why? Because the government does not have enough human resource to go and to come and work. So that is why they're introducing so many programs to try and invite so many immigrants. But at the same time, they just don't want people to come and idle here. They want people who are qualified. And they are also targeting the the areas that they need, that is in demand, like the healthcare. Now we know healthcare is now in demand because of the pandemic. So they want the nurses, they want the doctors, they want the people, they're called the personal support workers here. Those are the people that do the caregiving of the patients. So they want so many people in healthcare, and they also want so many people in IT. So in all these community programs, you'll find that they have stated the people that they want in their communities, and they're called NOC skills. So you'll go to the communities and find the NOC skills. You compare it with what you have qualified outside Canada. And then when you compare, you see that in this particular community, I match with what they require, then you go ahead and apply. And then when you apply, they pick you from the pool. They pick you, they nominate you from the express entry pool. Remember, the express entry is managed by the entire government, is managed by the federal government, which is the entire Canada. So now the provinces will go to the pool of the government and pick the people that they need to go work for them in the communities. So there's that one for the rural, there's that one for provincial nominations, there's another one called Atlantic pilot also. That one is for the 4 provinces that are in the Atlantic side. There's another one for Quebec. Quebec is the only province in Canada that speaks French. So Quebec does its immigration separately. And now that is how it works in brief. Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So do they have a website to go and apply?
Yes, yes, yes. Of course, they have a website, and their
Mhm.
website is called IRCC. IRCC. And I keep repeating that because I know there are so many scammers that are on Facebook, that are on the social media saying that, oh, Canada is applying massive, there's massive
Yeah.
employment in Canada. And
Mhm.
there are so many people that have been conned. People have been writing to me telling me, I lost money, I lost money, I lost money. And that is why the government says, make sure that you use a registered representative. In Canada, there are representative immigrant officers that are appointed by the government. They go through training. There's a program that they go to study in the university.
Mhm.
Then once they qualify, they get a license to be allowed to. They can now conduct immigration process for people. And those people, all their names and all their registered numbers are under that IRCC website. So in case you go to the website, you will just go and type people who are registered to do immigration process in Canada. They are called registered representatives. And then they have their emails there also. So you just pick one of the emails there and then write to them. That way you will be sure that you're communicating with the right people. Yeah, that way you'll be sure that you're communicating with the right people. And also, in case you need help, we can also give you some of the people that we know are registered. Myself, I'm not. So the information that I'm giving here is not in any way legal advice. In case you need any legal advice, you need to consult of course, the lawyers in Canada, or the main people to consult are actually the immigration consultants, as I have explained to you. And as before I forget, most of these communities are going to require you to have a job offer. I know you have been seeing most of the programs I talk and on my channel, because I have a YouTube channel, and I say that you need to have a job offer for you to apply for these jobs. And some of these communities have also advertised jobs in those particular communities. So it has been made so easy for you. A community, for example, a rural community like Timmins, that is in Ontario. Ontario has got like 5 communities that are participating in this rural immigration pilot. And I live in one of the communities. I live in Timmins, actually. So Timmins has got a job bank that they advertise their jobs for the foreigners. So you just need to go to that website for the Timmins and click and search jobs. And in case you need to know how they work, you can also watch my videos and see more in case you're interested. Yeah.
Yeah. And let
Yes.
me ask you this.
Yeah.
Is the application done throughout the year, anytime, or there is a specific time for application?
It's running throughout the year. It's
Mm.
running throughout the year until when they reach the 400,000. Sometimes in the year they'll do it like 4 times, like 5 times. Sometimes they can do even more times, because remember they can release they can launch the pool. They say now they invite people and they open the doors and they say now people can start applying. But the people that apply do not qualify. So they just pick the people that meet the points, and then maybe it's just very few people. Now they have to redo it again. Okay, so and before I forget, the provinces, when the provinces get involved, they'll help you by adding new points. I had told you that the federal government only gives you a possible 470. And in case now you're not able to meet the 470, now the provinces will add you a whole 600 points in case they nominate you. So in case they require you in their provinces and they nominate you, they say, Joyce, we have realized that you meet all the qualifications, you meet all that we need, we are going to nominate you. So they give me 600 points, and then my 600 points, I will add them to the 400, to the maybe 200 I had gotten in my assessment for the federal government. And that way I'll be able to get the 470 and above. That is the way it is done.
Wow, wow. Can you repeat this? The website is IRCC.
IRCC, Shiko, I can also give you a link so that you also
Yes,
provide them with it.
yes. I will pin your
IRCC,
here.
yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that's so interesting because our people need to move abroad, not necessarily in America, but also in Canada, Australia, and other well-off countries.
There are so many opportunities here. I can
Yes,
tell you for sure.
yes.
Yeah.
And we need to share these opportunities with our people back home.
Yes, that is the only way.
And we are here to give them the information.
Yes, and they can also come as students, as international students. Right, like right now, Canada is interested in international students. It has just launched a program that is inviting 6 classes of people that are already in Canada as international students. In case you speak some French, in case you're already in Canada and you have worked as an international student, postgraduate work permit, you have worked for 1 year. They have just launched a program that is going to run from 6th of May to 5th of November to try and absorb the international students that are already in Canada. Because we know that in some countries, some international students go to study there, but the government is not able to absorb them.
Yeah.
So Canada is trying to absorb as many as possible the international students, because they need these people. They need these people to come and fill up the spaces for, for the work, work gaps, that human resource work that they need for people to go and work. So international students, the government of Canada depends so much on the economy of Canada depends so much on the international students, because in Canada, as an international student pays 3 times more than a Canadian child, than a permanent resident child. By the way, permanent resident in Canada has the same rights as a citizen. The only difference is that she doesn't have, or rather, they don't have a passport yet, but they enjoy all the other rights. In all times, you will hear them say, hey, you could either be a permanent resident or a Canadian citizen. So international students, you're most welcome. There are also scholarships in Canada. Go to the universities, check Canada has got among the top 10 universities in the world. Check out the universities, and I have also done videos on universities, on scholarship, and start applying. In case you're in Kenya, go to UNISERV. UNISERV is in Westlands Fortis Tower. They are going to help you for free. They're going to get for you a university in Canada. They do the application for free, and also the visa for free for you and for your family. For all for free. They have partnered with Canada universities and Australia and also UK. It's called UNISERV Education International something. It's in Westlands, Fortis Tower, 9th floor, for free. Yeah.
And when you say for free, they don't, our people back home, they will not pay anything, even the flight ticket.
Okay, of course, they'll pay the tickets, and they'll also pay the school fees. The only free, the only free services are the consultation and of course handling your process. You know, submitting your documents can be very hard. Planning how to do the bank statement and all that, and all the required documents, they will handle that for free and do the visa application for international students. They'll also do for universities and also for colleges.
So if they are assisted to apply, they will just pay for the visa.
Yes, they go ahead now and pay for the visa, and also for the tuition fee, and of course for the ticket to come. And they also provide, of course, you provide for yourself a bank statement to prove that when you come here, you will have enough money to, to support yourself before you start working. Because when you come as an international student, you will only be given 20 hours to work every week. So that sometimes may not be enough money. So you need to come with some money to boost yourself, depending with the kind of lifestyle you like living. But some people survive on the 20 hours per week, and also depending with how much school fees you're paying. You need to check the school fees. Yes.
So far you have talked about the expressway, the students coming as a student,
the provinces, the rural communities, the Atlantic one. There are so many, and also you can come as a visitor. You can also come and visit Canada. Canada has got very beautiful sceneries that you can come and visit. Even as an international student, you can just decide to come and visit before you apply for your school, so that you get to know how is the weather, how is the place. If you like it, you go back to your home country and reapply again. So you can apply as an international student, as a visitor, either by getting an invitation by a family member or a friend, or you can also look at conferences, seminars, and come and visit. Yeah, exchange programs for universities and institutions. You can come and visit, but for the visitor visas, you only get it you can get a 5-year multiple entry, but you can only stay here for a maximum of 6 months. Then you go back to your home country, and then you go now and apply the whatever visa you want again. But now when you're coming as through express entry, you're coming as a permanent resident with all the rights. You will actually get the landing document from home, from your home country. So when you're coming, when you're arriving at the airport, you're coming as a permanent resident. And you can also bring your family with you, your family members, of course, your spouse and your children. Those are the first people, and also the dependent kids, the ones that the ones that depend on you, and of course you have to prove. In case you have adopted them, you have to prove. In those forms, you will, by the way, for Canada Express entry, there are forms when you're doing the initial application that you will fill even your siblings and your parents, and even any other dependent, anybody else that depend on you. Then now when you come here, there's also a program for parents and grandparents. When you come here and you're stable, you have started working, you have a stable job, you have a stable income, and you're a permanent resident or a Canadian citizen, you can now invite your parents and grandparents to come and live with you here. Yeah, they come and they're also given permanent resident. They come and live here with you. And then, of course, they don't enjoy many things like the healthcare. It's not free for them. You will have to prove to the government that you'll be able to cater for some of those things. But when you come as an international student, as a permanent resident, you enjoy so many benefits. You come and your kids are going to go to school for free. Of course, the government schools and the Catholic schools, they're all for free. The only schools which are not free are the private ones, and they're not so many. But the government schools and the private schools are equally good. And then you can also, even yourself, you can go back to school, and they can also grant you a loan called OSA. So they can grant you a loan depending on your income. And then they say you can go back to school and also study. Yes.
Wow. My people, I know they are very happy because maybe they didn't know all this information.
Yes, there's information that people need to know.
Yes, and you're doing a very good job, Joyce.
Thank you.
Yeah, sharing this information with people back home It is a sacrifice. This shows that you are selfless, lady.
Yes, that is the way to go.
Yes, yes, we have to
Yeah.
do this
Mm-hmm.
because information is power.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can you tell us about how is life in Canada?
Of course, life can never be the same as home.
Mhm.
I'm not going to lie to you. You're going to have homesick, especially for some of us who came to Canada when we were already grown up. Like our kids, they don't know any other home. So they know Canada is the best place for them. But for us, once in a while, we are going to suffer homesick. Sometimes Canada has extreme weathers, like our snow. Sometimes it goes up to 15 centimeters. So there's culture shock for that. And other than that, it has got so many opportunities that make you overlook the weather, overlook the homesick. You know, you have to remain focused while you're here. So, and their job opportunities, there are so many job opportunities that you cannot say that you cannot find work. There are so many job opportunities that you, when you come here and you have the right papers, you just apply for jobs and there's plenty.
Wow, wow.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, what advice can you give to someone who wishes to come to Canada?
Let them come. Let them come. Let them come to Canada for real.
Mhm,
Because for me, I have enjoyed being in Canada,
mhm.
and it is a beautiful country. It's very, very peaceful. I am sure you have not had any chaos like in politics, like shootings. Myself, where I live, I have never had for the many years I've been here. And there's no racism because many people fear coming to these countries because of racism. Myself, I have not faced racism. My kids have not faced it either. And we live in the rural communities. Although where I live, there are so many Black people. There are so many Black people, but there's a lot of love among the Black people and the white people. There's no racism at all. I have not experienced any, and I keep asking my kids, "Are you guys okay?" They say, "Mom, we don't ever want to go back to Kenya. Unless we go and say hi to our grandparents and our cousins, we want to be here." They love their friends here. It's a good place.
Wow, wow, wow. And it is
Yes.
nice when the kids like it.
That is what motivates me. You know,
Mhm.
if your kids come here and they get stressed, I would not find the need of staying here. I mean, why would I stay here if my kids are going through depression?
Mhm.
No parent would live in a place where the kids are suffering, even if they were giving me what.
Sure.
But you look at the kids and you see how they're enjoying. The education for the kids is very, very good. So, like now they have been doing homeschooling online because of the pandemic, and all every student in Canada, every from 4 years and above, they were all given laptops, new ones. So new laptops, and if a family does not have Wi-Fi, the government also, you apply for Wi-Fi and they put it for you. If you don't have a family like us, we were given a family uh, what is it called, computer, apart from the laptops. You know, there's so many benefits for the kids, so many. If only people can see the positive side and come and work here, build this country, build yourself, then it is gonna be good.
Yeah, Joyce, can you tell us about maybe someone wants to come to visit?
Mm-hmm.
Does she need an invitation, a host? Can you tell us
Yes, yes, yes.
what
Of
we
course,
need?
they need an invitation. You need an invitation
Mhm.
either by a family friend or a family member, or you can also check the conferences, church seminars. There are so many ways for coming to Canada. You can come as an expatriate, so you can come to visit, but you need an invitation. There is no way you would just take a flight and come. You have to be invited. Yes.
And is it hard to get a visiting visa?
Mm, I may not say much about that
Mhm.
because it is based on the officers that handles your application. if you're able to convince the immigration officer that you meet all the all the requirements that they need from you, you have enough money to support yourself when you come here, you have the invitation, you meet all those things that they require you to meet, then they you don't have a history of crime, because you have to do what is it called in Kenya, criminal check.
Mhm.
So in case you meet all those and you have a good reason to come and visit, me, I always say visiting visa, it's at the mercy of the officer who is looking at your application. It is at his mercy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, it is good to note the visa is not like free, that like it is guaranteed that you will get.
Oh, it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. It's at the mercy of the officer who looks at
Mhm.
your application. And you also pay for that application. You pay like $100, which is like 8,000 Kenya shillings.
Mm.
So it is $100 for you and for any other family member that you apply for. If you have like 4 kids and your wife or your spouse, so you're going to pay for yourself, for your wife, and each kid also 100.
Mm.
Then after that, you're also going to pay for biometrics. Biometrics is like when they're taking your fingerprints, and you're going to pay $85 for yourself. And in case you're doing for the whole family, you're going to pay 170 for all of you. But for the application is individually $100 per head.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is so nice. I like the information, and that the ways to come to Canada. There are so many. You can try
So many.
students, try the
Yes.
expressway,
So
all
many.
those ways.
Mm-hmm. There are
Thank
so
you.
many people can try.
Uh-huh. Thank you for that.
Yes.
Now, Joyce, can you
Mhm.
tell us where we can get you? Tell us your social media handles and let us know more how to reach you, because my people will reach you. You have so much information that they need.
Thank you so much. I only have one social media platform, which is the YouTube. And my name on YouTube is Joyce K. Nas Canada. So that is where you can find me. You can
Yeah.
inbox me. Once you
Uh-huh.
come to my channel, now you can go ahead and listen to my videos. And then, in case you have any questions, you can ask me on the comment sections or you can inbox me. Then, if I'm in a position to answer you, I'll try to answer you. My information is free of charge. I don't charge anything. I just give free information. And the information that I give you, it is what I have researched on the IRCC. So most of the times I'll be reading with you on my laptop, so it is researched information and I don't charge anything for that.
Yeah. My
Yes,
people, go to Joyce Kainas Canada YouTube
yes,
channel. Go there
yes.
and subscribe there and watch those videos.
You're welcome.
I follow you. That's why I saw you and I was like, oh, we are doing the same thing, but we are from different countries.
Thank you, Shiko.
Yeah, we have to support these people back home because they need this information.
Yes,
Yeah, my people, go there, subscribe to Joy's channel, and comment that you come all the way from Shiko Hopes.
yes,
Yes,
yes.
my Miss Joyce. Now, what is your last word or your parting shot?
I would first of all like to thank you so much, Shiko Hope, for inviting me to this platform.
Mhm.
And I hope to come back again and again, because by the way, these programs are not permanently going to be like that forever. Canada keeps changing the programs. Whatever they used the last 3 years may not be what they're using now. So make sure that what you're reading is what is currently working now.
Mhm.
So I hope to come back to this platform and we are going to talk more. Otherwise, I wish you all success. In case you're interested to coming to Canada, you're most welcome. When you come over here, say hi to me, look for me, and then we are going to be a community, a bigger community. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I would like them to come and join you and be your neighbors over there.
I would love that. I would love that. They let them come and live in the rule of part.
Sure, sure. Now, can you tell
Yes.
them to subscribe to Shiko Hope's channel?
Oh, definitely. Guys, subscribe to this beautiful, beautiful lady with good content. By there, I also found her on YouTube channel. I also found her another channel she has on another platform she has on Facebook. Make sure that you subscribe to Shiko Hope channel, and then you're going to get more content. She has a big heart for everyone. So call everybody, tag everybody, said share this information to as many people as you can, and keep coming back. We appreciate. We love you guys.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Mm.
Thank you guys for coming. We thank you. We appreciate your information, and we will be
Yes.
doing more of these interviews more often because our people need this information.
Okay. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Let me end this video. Bye bye, guys.
Bye.